What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brian. This is my brother Cam.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we are Team Redmon today, bringing you guys a very exciting video about something crazy that we've done when it comes to Pokemon. Perhaps the craziest thing.
I mean, it's not even debatable. It is the craziest thing we've done.
Crazy, but exciting, and we're happy to share that with you guys. We didn't really know how to tell you guys this, but we definitely wanted to in a fun way. So let's just get a drum roll, please. But the most exciting thing we've ever done with Pokemon is that we have bought into a Pokemon first edition base set booster box break.
Oh my.
So if you for some reason aren't familiar of what that is or why that's a big deal, this is really the holy grail of Pokemon. This is the first ever release set in its first print, its most limited print. And it is the most valuable Pokemon booster box there is. Just so you guys know, we will be making this into a video, us reacting to the box break, because it's going to be happening live on an app called Lupe, I believe.
I think it's Lupe. But...
Lupe. We're going to look into that here in a second, show you guys more info. But we will be live streaming our reaction to it as well. And that is going to be happening this Saturday, November 6th, I believe. And I think I saw it was at like 6 p.m. Eastern. So in case you guys aren't familiar, when Pokemon first released, there was 3 different releases they did with their original base set. There was the first edition release, there was the Shadowless release, and then the shadowed or unlimited release. And in terms of their value and rarity, the first edition was the most rare and the most valuable. The shadowless was the second most rare, second most valuable. And then the shadowed or the unlimited version was the least rare and least valuable. Of course, still valuable. So for this specific box that we bought into, it was through Golden Auctions. And here's what's really interesting about this is that this box's value has changed so much over the course of the last year and a half because of the elephant in the room, which was the Pokemon boom, right? So last year, COVID hits. It's a unprecedented time in the world. People are trapped inside their houses. You're not able to go out and socialize. People get more disposable income. People go on unemployment. And so I think it was a time where people were able to try out new hobbies, or maybe re-get into a hobby such as a trading card collectible game like Pokemon, which so many people did when they were kids. So it's just kind of crazy. I'm just prefacing that because there's a lot of variables that obviously changed the Pokemon market, and that's definitely one of them. Before the boom, a Pokemon YouTuber by the name of PokeRev, who is one of the bigger Pokemon streamers out there, did a box break, and we were not sure what he sold packs for, but we think they were around 8K. You said
it was 4,000 to 8,000. I don't know, because it was the boom had just started. Actually, it kind of did happen, but it wasn't ridiculous at this point. So I think it was like kind of record sales at the time.
Yeah.
So
it was a big
somewhere
deal
around there. It was a big deal and a big price.
But then a YouTuber by the name of Logan Paul, love him or hate him, got into Pokemon, and it changed the game. He brought a brand new level of a ridiculous level of exposure to the hobby.
And that's when the boom for sure started.
So
he opened the box.
Logan Paul deserves credit for that. To have that much influence, they're literally to boost the hobby the way he did is insane. So
it really is.
Part of the reason we got back into it. Different story though. So anyways, Logan Paul did 2 first edition base set booster box breaks. The first one packs sold for $10,000.
Yeah, I think some went to 11,000 or like 15,000, but that was like unheard of. And
I think it was a buy now.
No, I think it was bidding as
was
well.
It?
Yeah.
Okay.
And people were like, it was a huge thing where like people were like mad at him for making the price. Like people were like, that's not fair. Those prices are crazy high.
But then not too long after, he did do a second break
on like Pokemon's 25th anniversary day or whatever.
And what you're looking at right here, these are all the different packs that the box break went for.
He also sold them in Golden Auctions, just like where we bought ours.
Correct. So you can see there's 20,000, 43,000. I think the highest I saw was this 44,000. I don't know if one went higher than that. But 20,000, I'm pretty sure, was the lowest.
Yeah, and the average looks like it's like 36,000. Now, this is Logan Paul, who's famous, and they did get a couple other incentive things, but nothing in that crazy price range to jump it from 10,000 to 36,000.
And so right here is the information. So you had Logan Paul here, nice little picture of him with some cards. And it says you're bidding on 1 unweighed pack to be on his channel. And with your pack, winning bidders will get a holographic first ed break Logan Paul trading card NFT. So they got an NFT. He did also grade any card that was holographic with PSA. So that's pretty cool. But again, that price, if that was the price that we were bidding on, we would have not got a pack.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think that's by far the highest these have ever gone for, and probably the highest they ever will go for unless something crazy happens in 20 years.
Anyway, a lot of people, I think, who maybe came back into the hobby have maybe since, fallen out of the hobby a little bit now that life has started to go back to a little bit more of a normal state, post the vaccines and COVID, slowly but surely, hopefully, dying off, or not dying off, obviously, we're getting more interactive in the world again. And I think a lot of people have maybe lost interest or the time to really be interested in the hobby as much as they were. So we found this box break going on. It wasn't with a big YouTuber. It's through this app like Cam talked about earlier, and it's called Lupe. And I searched it up, and it looks like it's an app. Simply, there's not even really a website that you can see much on with this. It's typically a sports card app, I think, where you can buy and sell sports cards.
It seems like it's just like Whatnot.
Yeah, similar to Whatnot.
Anyone who knows Whatnot, where we also stream on. So it seems like it's basically the same type of thing.
But I think this is their way to dip their toes, but not really dip their toes. They're jumping into the Pokemon.
Well, at least I'm sure it sounds like they only do sports cards, and it looks like this is basically them saying we want to do Pokemon. All the collectibles.
So Pokemon now getting to it. So this is where it's going to take place, and we bid on packs, and we actually did win a pack. For what was tied with the lowest price. We are going to share that price with you guys because I feel like it's interesting to know. So we bid $4,000, and that's what won our pack. So, packs, you just bid $250 up from the next person is how it works. We got to $4,000, and no one else outbid us. We believe the highest bid on packs was like $6,500.
No, it was like 6,500.
Yeah, it was the highest with the bid, but then there's a bunch of fees.
Yeah,
so essentially,
a ton of fees. It's ridiculous.
How it works with Golden Auctions is you bid, but then you don't take account the fees through the service of Golden Auctions themselves. So what was a 4,000 bid for us ended up being 5,250 or something like that is the total amount we had to pay.
And that was the cheapest that sold too, because ours was actually one of the cheapest winning bids.
So 5,250 after fees versus the lowest price in Logan Paul's was 20,000, which is just crazy.
And then that was still those prices right here too. Also hadn't they had some of the fees put in, but not all of them.
Right. So we feel like it's a good price. The value of the box is maybe up in the air right now because it is a transitional time within the Pokemon market. We didn't really need to get into this much detail, but I think it's just cool to note because it's important for people to know the difference of where Pokemon is now versus a year ago. And, we are some of the people who got back into the hobby and have stayed into it and learned about it and really kind of dove, headfirst into it. So it's going to be really cool. But the really cool thing about it is along with us getting it at a price that we felt pretty good about.
It felt like a very good price, but
the box is actually partnered up with PSA, and not just the holographics. Every single card will be graded by PSA, and that is included in the cost that we won the pack at. So if you didn't know, to grade a card at PSA right now, the cheapest service option is $150.
And these are first edition cards. No matter what card it is, technically speaking, you'd want to get it graded because they all have value. So in our mind, that's a $1,650 value that was already included in our $5,000 price for the pack.
I mean, and here's just some options here. You can go see, like, if this is a first edition Pikachu Yellow Cheeks. So there's the Yellow Cheeks, Red Cheeks Pikachu just recently, October 24th, $1,500.
And that's not technically the good version.
If that was a red cheek,
the red cheek version is the one you want. So that's the bad Pikachu, and it went for $1,500.
An energy card in a PSA 10, $207. I mean, it's just crazy, like how much even the commons and trainers, the cards you really don't want to see in your packs, can go for. The Squirtle first edition PSA 10 just went for $1,000. So if you get a Squirtle, a Charmander, a Pikachu, a Bulbasaur, or an Ivysaur, a Charmeleon, Wartortle, even in the commons, you can get cards that are worth serious money if they grade PSA 10s, which they have a good chance to do so because it's a pack fresh card. Even the 9s, they're going to have value, but obviously 10s is where. But the point is, the fact that the grading service is included made it so much more interesting and appealing to us because we were like, well, that's great. That's already giving us so much more value back for what we're paying. So it's really exciting. And, for being people that collect and sell and trade and make content on it, this is the type of thing that for us, of course, it's a fun, exciting thing, but we also thought it was a good business opportunity. It was a chance for us to be a part of something that maybe we never thought we could be a part of. And to have that chance to do so and share it with you guys, we just couldn't pass it up. And we're just so excited to have it happen.
Yeah, and as a collector, I mean, when you collect, you always have grails, things you want, and for any collector, technically saying you bought and opened a first edition base set pack is like the actual holy grail. Like there's nothing more exciting you could open.
We hope to see you guys there at the live stream again. That will be this Saturday, November 6th. I believe it starts at 6 p.m. So expect the live stream to start like half an hour before that or so. And then we will have the video up. But we were excited to share this with you guys. Hope you guys are excited to watch it with us. Please send us some good juju. Listen, we're not relying we're not relying on it, but imagine.
Yeah, we've already had discussions. Like if we didn't get a holo, like to us it was still worth it for a lot of reasons. The content, how we think it's just a good business like investment for us.
Yeah.
But if we did hit Charizard, dude,
or a holo,
any holo, really, honestly, it'd be insane. So absolutely insane.
We're super excited, and we just want to thank you guys, all you guys who have either supported and watched us or watched me before Pokemon stuff, or if you're buyers of ours, we thank you because it's being able to do business both ways that we're able to do this. So thank you. We're excited, and we hope to see you guys there. And yeah, make sure if you're new to subscribe and leave a like. Let us know if what kind of Pokemon content you're into. We do a bunch of stuff: modern, vintage, rips, really anything you can think of. And this is just a new step for us. So please subscribe if you are a Pokemon trading card fanatic like we are. And yeah, fingers crossed, y'all. We hope to see you guys this weekend. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Boing.